Well, hello, welcome to Synergia. Man, that was a cool little intro. Wait, already loving the visuals to this. So anyway, this is a visual novel. It is a Yuri thriller set in a cyberpunk future. And very interesting. Anyway, that's about all I know, so let's start a new game. Oh, there's also a DLC to this. Okay, well, we're gonna do the main story anyway, but yeah, let's get into it. Guinea pigs. 20 days before the Synergia incident. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. John Keats. Sir, our test models have left the lab. However, some issues arose. Issues? Convoy adjusted route, apparently due to the change that was made in the trailer's autopilot. After detouring from the main highway, it was attacked not long after. What happened to the androids? One of them was destroyed by a fire inside the cargo unit. The rest was stolen during the attack, so we sent a deactivation signal from our main computer. Only 2 of them have stopped transmitting their data flow. Interesting. So there are still 2 fully functional models? Affirmative. We have already located one of them, but the other is still missing. Is the main computer still receiving its data? Yes, sir, but the location signal is coming from the first machine. I believe it might have been able to disable the tracker, even though we cannot be sure without accessing the database. That would be extremely risky. Definitely not. Anyway, there could be a chance to see how these models behave in a hostile environment. Keep an eye on the functioning android, making sure it's out of danger. Find the other one. Roger that, sir. I'll keep you informed. That gives us a little bit of lore on what's going on. It smells like the ozone, 15 days before the Synergia incident. Schedule for today lists a 6-hour self-accusatory depression. Philip K. Dick. It's an unfortunate last name. There's nothing like a nice rainy day. At least, it'd be a nice day if I were home. It's not nearly as fun cooped up here in this car. There's a cloud generator right here. They do anything to get tourists. Still, the ozone smell is one of the best things about this district. Vegas sure is taking his time. Wonder if I should go looking for him. Meh, I'm good here. There he is. He's bringing the smell of rain inside along with him. But a cigarette stench soon overwhelms it. What took you so long? Is it serious? Lit up another cigarette. It's 4th this morning. Vegas doesn't displease me. I can tolerate him way more than the rest of my co-workers, but the smell really gets on my nerves. A woman just kept yammering. Nothing important, the android. Would you mind putting out that cigarette? Raining outside. Can't smoke anywhere else. Send me home then. Did you tell the boss? Sure I did. We're done for today. As I was saying, it was just an outdated android. It didn't support the latest version of the HoloNet, so it was giving no trouble. I hate being called for this kind of stuff. When did we turn the HoloNet's on-site tech support? Blame it on the war. Companies have their hands full with all these updates. Need to keep Android safe from hackers. Then they should use old models like I do. Don't get why everyone is obsessed with the new ones. You have to admit they're charming. People get fond of them. You used to love the new models, or so I've heard. Wonder if he's talking about... No, I don't think so. I know, I thought they were alive, but I grew out of it. I know, it's hard to believe since my first love was an android. Oh, come on. Great, it seems like he knows nothing. I'll have to make up something. It's true, It was the first generation commercial model, and now flies near my home. How could you even like it? I mean, those had most of their wives in plain view. They didn't even look human at all. I think barely around half of them passed the Turing test. It's embarrassing to think about now, but I thought of all those wives looked cute. I was just a little girl, you know. I guess they were like toys for me. What about family then? How did you plan to have kids with an android? Can't imagine my life now without my 2 little kids. I mean, not everybody wants to have kids, you know. Vega takes every single chance to boast about his kids and how natural they are. They'll probably end up with implants in every nook and cranny though, just like everyone else. I know this might surprise you, but I wasn't exactly planning on having kids when I could still count my age with my fingers. To this day, having kids isn't one of my priorities. That's what I thought. Don't you ever feel lonely all by yourself in that shack? I mean, probably shouldn't be having kids to fill that void. Never ends well. Why do you even care? Besides, I'm not alone. I live with my android. Right, your android. Just told me it's an old model. Are you sure that can keep you company? No, it's just there to water my plants. Of course there's company for me, and many more things. Things, huh? Don't break any laws, are you, Sealer? Maybe that attraction for machines wasn't just puppy love after all. Gives me a glance out of the corner of his eye, looking almost haughty. I know he's fishing for a specific answer, not like I haven't thought about it before. Having a crush on an android decades ago doesn't mean I want to fuck every single piece of scrap I find. Don't make me regret telling you that. Okay, jeez, it was a joke. Don't have to get like that. I just wanted to know if... It's shitty company. Are you happy? Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I knew it. If you ever need to hang out with a flesh and blood person, just tell me. You can have dinner with us. Never in a million years. Sorry. I just thought about it, alright? It's important that our group stays healthy and united. You know, what's good for... The group is also good for the individual. I know. Read the manual too. Just don't like family dinners, that's all. Just trying to cheer you up. Don't want you watching over my back whilst you're moping. Again, it's just an automatic medical checkup. Your things mess up all the time. Besides, your life is completely different from mine. That's why you don't understand me. Hit the nail on the head. Android isn't exactly the best company, and I have to take care of my health by myself. Still, it's not something I want to talk about with him. You're right, I can't understand you, but you know someone who does. Have you talked with Darla from Velta Labs? Not really. She's weird. Besides, I'd rather avoid Velta as much as I can. Spent way too many years of my life with them. I still think you should get to know her. Just because you're working for a big corporation doesn't necessarily mean they're evil. Look at yourself. You're working for an amazing company, yet you're still a pain in the ass. Very funny. She doesn't come with us often anyway. Actually, she requested to join our unit. I'm going to convince our boss to send her out with us. Try to be friends with her. I can't promise anything. There's something I don't understand. You don't trust androids, yet you're really interested in working with them? How exactly did you get into this section? The boss is friends with my brother. A crony? Really? Ugh. Hey, someone had to take the job. It's not like I'm not qualified. They usually do a competition for those. I had to pass a test. You take any chance you get, and it hasn't been too hard for you either. I guess. We get closer to my house. That huge apartment block that reminds me more of a hive than a real home. Vega passes their car in front of my building. See you tomorrow. Hey, think about it. What I said. Go out, take a walk. Just don't stay home all day. It's not good for you. Yeah. Building is quiet as ever. Something I deeply appreciate. Walk up the concrete stairs leading to my door. I could hear Lane opening it. Hello, Sela. Hello. Day has been great as always. I finished all my tasks in record time. Also cooked the noodles you like. Weren't we having meat today? Ah, I forgot to buy it. Sorry. Okay, is that a random event? Delete that personality feature. I'm going to go change. Sure. Bad memory feature eliminated. Don't erase those random events over the years. To be honest, I ended up regretting it every single time. Elaine's ended up as a boring piece of scrap. Well, that's partly my fault. I can't stand it when she tries to act human-like. I'm done, Elaine. I want to ask you something. Go ahead. Doesn't it bother you to raise your own personality, little by little? I'm just doing what you asked me to. How can you keep me good company then? What if I'm wrong? My analysis says that you are healthy, and the odds of incorrect orders are very low. Besides, I have to follow my orders of my master, lest they require harming another human. What if these personality change orders are actually indirectly harming me? Cold behavior is affecting my mood, partly. Yeah, that's it. I'm not responsible for psychological harm caused to humans due to following their orders. I know, I just thought your AI was more... whatever. I'm just messing with you, don't worry about it. I am not. The rule applies strictly to physical damage. My mere existence is enough to harm some humans feelings-wise. What's your generation, Elaine? Second. You were definitely top of the line back then. You haven't aged too well. It has been some years since I have had good maintenance. Your food is getting cold. Please let me heat it up a little bit. Whatever, I'm not hungry. Sit on the couch, turn on TV and put on the news. Lane has always liked to listen to it. I recall her asking me to let her watch. One of her personality features I'll never erase. I'd hate it even more if she acted completely brainless. Besides, her strict logic comes in handy when I need some explanations. Imperial Parade is currently taking place in Conqueror's Square. It seems like the leaders of the Republican Party are absent again. Do you think it's strange to have empires and emperors in this age? Whatever that word is. Well, it is a multicultural country in a state of constant expansion ruled by an emperor. I think calling it an empire is correct. A lot of people love the emperor, if only they knew. Do you know? Know what? He's a cyborg. Ooh, that would not run well with the rest of the population. With the previous conversation we had with our co-worker. They don't seem to like robots that much. Unless they're there for their service or whatever. Is he? Yes, my team went to the palace once. Emperor's got a sex android harem. Of course he fucking does. He himself half machine. There's actually a council ruling in the background. Just keep him as the public face. A harem? Was it not that sex with androids was made illegal? Sure was, banned by the Emperor himself. Of course, the laws don't apply to him. During the parade, 3 members of the terrorist group White Cat were arrested, all of them veterans from the expansion army. Seems like there's still some members out there. Do you know them? They are a terrorist group, right? Yes, they used to give us a lot of trouble. They've always been very skilled. They're veterans after all, but for some reason they disappeared. Did they disappear, or did someone make them disappear? Team had a couple of missions and managed to get rid of a few, but it might have something to do with improvements to brain chips. Real threat now are androids, not cyborgs. Do you think I am a threat? Not you exactly, I mean androids in general, or just generally. You are indeed a threat, but always have been. Androids are just dangerous for the human race, much as humans themselves. Doesn't mean we're going to go extinct. Our laws say, laws prevent any danger, sure, but those laws are there just because a programmer decided to put them in. Any programmer could make a murderous android. Well, not any programmer, but a really good one could do it. Still? That's enough. Suspending interest feature. I hope I did not hurt you. Hurt me? No way. Now, let's watch some TV. What could have made her ask that question? Maybe it's a security protocol? Hey, Elaine. Why did you ask if your action hurt me? I have to look after your health. Thought so. Factory from the company Smart Movement has been closed after discovering their vehicles have been hacked to drive the docks. A body trafficking gang captured humans and androids alike, taking them all over the Yellow Sea. I guess the Bay team did a lousy job. Shouldn't have let anyone know about the factory closure before getting the trafficker. Now they won't get anyone. Mr. Johnson, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, has been declared innocent after the prosecutors failed to prove his ties to the presence of synthetic workers at the Laban Bunch brothels. For Chris, doing it with a robot must be absolutely wonderful, seeing how popular those brothels have become. Elaine, would you ever have sex with me? I mean, if you had sexual organs. Well, I had to follow your orders, so I guess I would. Balanced sexual intercourse is one of the most important laws in the new models. Didn't you know? Is that why you do not want to upgrade me? Are you thinking of having sexual intercourse with me? Of course not. Besides, as I just said, you don't have sexual organs, but with a little imagination. Do you want me to do something, Sealer? You just have to order it, but I have to remind you of what the law says about it. And even if you do have been... restart from that. And even if you have been devoid of affection for quite a while, you could always get it in legal human brothels in the city. Wasn't suggesting anything. Where does that affection thing come from? Leave me alone. I see you upset. Do you want... Shut up. Crush my fist to try and calm myself down. Not the first time she's gotten on my nerves. Every time I try to talk to her, she drives me insane. It's alright. Tell me if you need anything. Fast food chain Old Days has been forced to close 3 of their restaurants until they are upgraded to cyborg meals. New artificial nutrition law enforces every establishment to serve this kind of meal. New regulation is also causing big problems for the owners of small businesses who can't afford this new mandatory facilities. I take some of the news Elaine prepared. They're pretty good. Maybe I should thank her for it. But thinking about it, she wouldn't care if I thank her or not. I shouldn't bother. Parity has shown their new line of women's lingerie, ranging from the most suggested panties to collars, even a whole new section of ropes and bondage attire. Good memories. Oh, so she's had a bit of fun in the past? Today, corporate industries have launched their new memory chip model. Large amount of students are currently waiting in line in front of the stores to be the first ones to try it. Creator of the chip hopes that, thanks to this, new era will dawn for Alzheimer's patients and students with bad memory. Universal basic income has now been completely implemented in the district of Atlas. This has led to riots in poorer districts as they claim they need that income more than the developed districts. Riots were brought to an end by the police a few hours later. Of course, there's still problems with the police, even in this world. I was positive there were minutes. All the weariness I brought with me was left on my doorstep. It's always the sun comes up and I haven't managed to get a second of sleep. Lane has been looking at me all night, again. Sisters. 14 days before the Synergia incident. We live by faith, not by sight. Yeah, whatever that Bible passage is. Get off the couch, another dose. Bitter. Lane, the time? Good morning, it's 9:15. Shit, I better check the Hornet. Did you sleep again, Steeler? I've been waiting out here for 10 minutes. I've been waiting out here 10 minutes. I'm sorry I'm coming. Dress as fast as I can, and leave my place without eating breakfast. Vega's in the car waiting for me in the usual spot. Can't keep oversleeping every single day, Sealer. Sorry, I'll tell him it was my fault. I can't be here to keep you in line all the time. Not your father, you know. Ray said I'm sorry. Besides, yesterday we got back to my house very late. Not my fault I'm not getting enough sleep. Ogre Division's in charge of the paperwork today, so we should get back early. This could be our last case together, you know. You've been promoted? Get replaced. Sorry, Sealer. But they don't trust you, and I don't think... Neither do I. Are you shitting me? That was what that whole thing yesterday? Fuck you. Boss has been informed. Don't worry about it. And if I were you, I'd try to change. Things might get bad for you if you don't. Vega, what the fuck are you talking about? Come on, Sealer. You know you're wrong. Just trying to help you. Getting replaced by that girl I talked to you about yesterday, Dalla. Gonna like her. That's what the talk was about. Who does he think he is? Can't trust me? What the hell? An asshole, really. Go around telling me how to live my life when you're just a better family man? Shut the fuck up for once, Vega. Go on, keep acting as self-centered as you always do. You know I'm not your daughter, Vega. Go lecture someone else. You don't even know. Vega slams on the brakes and pulls over. Get out of the car, Sealer. Can't believe it. Hell I am. This car isn't even yours, it's the company's. But the company put me in charge, so get out of the car. Your office is just a few blocks away. Walk it. Cool yourself down a bit. Just start the car again. Get out of the fucking car, Sealer. Well, fuck you. Get out of the car and slam the door shut. Still trying to process what's going on. Everything was so sudden. God damn it. We're destined instead, but they go back to their routines a few seconds later. Guess I'll have to walk to the station. It's kinda cold. I didn't put on warm enough clothes. Still don't understand why Vega did that. But if he doesn't trust me, then I suppose it's better if he leaves. Now I'm going to have to see him all day, fucking asshole. Arrive at the building and walk up to the room where the boss is waiting for us. Everyone in the scene in today's cases have already started to be assigned. Late again, Sealer. Sorry, Lieutenant. Decided to stand up by the window. Don't really feel like listening to this. Assign the cases one at a time. Doesn't seem like there's anything big today. Just as usual. Androids are getting more reliable. Nothing ever happens inside the borders. Sometimes I wonder if I should enlist in the foreign forces instead. Sealer. So you're not just tardy today, you're distracted too? I'm listening, sir. Don't have enough time for this. time to repeat the whole case all over again. Kyle, will you tell the detail? Well, Kyle will tell you all the details in the van. Kyle? Vega's replacement. Ah, I thought it was going to be Dollar. It's complicated. I'll explain it to you. Walk down the parking lot. Other groups are already leaving. It seems like my new partner is waiting for me in the van. Get inside from the back and try to get comfortable. Are you Kyle? That's right. Where's Dollar? She couldn't come. She's joining us in a few days. Is Vega coming with us? He's no longer part of your unit. So he went to the site in his own car. From now on, we'll be using this van. Get it? Whatever. Tell me the mission. It's a married couple. The woman, Christine, is 40 years old and the man, Felix, is 43. The woman called a few hours ago claiming their android had taken her husband hostage. They're locked in the bedroom and the android refuses to let him go. Any records of proof of purchase with this android. So I suspect it might have come from the black market. It's probably the source of the problem. It's going to be hard to deal with unregulated androids, especially if they're strong enough to kidnap an adult man. So, what's your role here? Back up. Covering your rear with my rifle. And why do I even need a sniper? Safety. I can't help but notice the Filter Labs logo on his arm. Works with them too, just like Dollar. Hey, why am I getting grouped up with Velta mercenaries? Lola's going to explain it to you tomorrow. Don't worry, we're not mercenaries. Sure. After a few minutes of silence, we arrive at the building. It's a fairly standard apartment complex. Kel gets on the rooftop of the building in front and stands guard from there. Take the elevator to the floor where the couple lives. Vega and a few other agents are already there, talking to the woman. She looks a little worse for wear, but also very interesting attire. Who's that? A specialist. She's going to deal with the android. Isn't she way too young? No, I'm not, and I need you to elaborate on this whole situation. Didn't Kyle already explain it to you? The android locked itself in with the husband as hostage. That's it. Did it do it for a specific reason? Perhaps something happened? None that I know. I'm asking her. No, it's never acted like this before. It's got to be broken. How strange. So, where did you buy it? It's such a long time ago, I don't remember anymore. Sure, does it ever go outside? Of course not. Why not? Just doesn't like it. Cut the crap, we're going through that door sooner or later and check out that android. Don't want to cooperate with us, that's on you. Sheila, the curtains are closed, but I can see them with the heat sensor. Man's laying on the bed, still alive, and the android is right by the door, listening to you. Child's height, so that seems to confirm it's an illegal android. So tell me, Christine, are you or your husband fertile? What kind of question is that? Face flushes as soon as I ask the question. She's definitely not going to help me. Should try to work it with the android. I have a bad feeling about this. I mean, if there's androids, adult androids, of course there's going to be child androids, and makes me wonder what they were doing to it. Get close to the door. Okay, we try to... What do we do? I think I'm gonna try and do it the old way. Try to convince it. I don't know, trying to connect to it directly is gonna make things worse. What's the android's name, miss? Jim. Oh, little Jimmy. Did you name him? Try not to laugh. Yes, why did you need to know? Why did you need to know? It's important for communication. Okay, Jim, can you hear me? No. Jim, according to the laws of robotics, blah blah blah, you cannot harm any humans. Hey, be serious. So that's it. Open the door so we can reprogram you. Won't leave either way. Whether you open it or not. But if you don't, we'll have to force our way in. Everything that implies black market androids have no rights. Black market? House lady. I don't know what you're talking about. Android's acting strange. He's moving away from the door. You're not exactly like they told me, Steeler. Huh? How do you know my name? I've been looking for you for a while. I have a message for you. I need to give it to you in person. The fuck? Okay, then open the door and give it to me. No. It's not that kind of message you can touch. You need to connect to the building network, and then I'll send it to your memory chip. You'd think I'm gonna let you do that? Dream on. Doors doesn't seem to be particularly strong. Maybe I could take it down with the prosthetics. If you insist. Hear the doorknob twisting and hear the latch moving. Then a gunshot coming from outside. It's Kyle. Hit the doorknob with my left arm and open the door. Man is sitting on the bed, trapped between the bed motor posts. As I thought, the android had no security limits. The android was getting close to the hostage. I had to shoot. What the hell was that, Sealer? I told you you weren't doing well. What a shitty job. You ever do something like this again? What are you talking about? It's the new guy who called a shot. Andrew was just opening a door. He saw it too. You messed up. Just take the blame and tell the boss. For goodness sake, get some help. I'm the only one who doesn't get it. You can't blame me for that. Also, what kind of programming was that? Android knew my name. Maybe it was being controlled through the network? Should have cut off the connection. Contact my boss through the holonet. Lieutenant, we have saved the hostage, but the android was destroyed. Kyle blew his brain out. Without my permission. I don't think we'll be able to retrieve any information from the hacker. Security protocols probably wiped the hard drive as soon as the android was damaged, but maybe they can find something in the lab. It was a good idea to send Kyle with you. Seemed like what Vega reported to me was true. Not in top shape. Sure he was forced to do it. So, you don't understand. There was no reason for. I hope it was just a mistake. Don't do it again. It was a mistake, boss. Won't happen again. Sealer. Hoplon Sec is not just another private security firm. The state has put the district's safety in our hands, and it's our duty to not fail. But I didn't fail you, sir. The hostage is safe. It's created now again all scot-free thanks to your irresponsibility. No, you definitely failed, Sealer. You disappointed me and your whole district. Now go home and don't bother coming back tomorrow. Don't want you here until Darla is working too. Don't forget, this will show up in your paycheck. Oh, God fucking damn it. It wasn't my fault. Did I make myself clear? Don't let it happen again. Understood, sir. Yeah, I don't think I'm the one horrible at this job. I think everybody else needs to go back to training. Clinch my jaw and hang up. Getting out of here. Farewell and good riddance, Sealer. Wish you luck. Goodbye. Take care of the rest. I had to get back on a train. At least I can take a look at the city I'm supposed to protect. This shithole. In the most upscale neighborhoods are cropped to the core. Sometimes I wonder why I'm still in this place. I don't care about it. Don't like my co-workers. don't get paid well. Guess it's just all I have. Well, that and Elaine, I don't know which one is worse. Home. What's left of it? Nothing in life is to be feared. It's only to be understood. Marie Curie. Half an hour walking, I was like wrecked. Thought I was in better shape. Got to start working out again. Protocells have gotten lazy. Anyway, so far this day has been absolutely horrible. Just hope Elaine's behaves. How strange, she's not waiting on the doorstep for me. Maybe her day was too busy and she's still working? Or maybe it could be a feature I still haven't deleted. Elaine, are you here? Don't know why I'm yelling. This flat's barely 300 square feet. I enter and turn on the lights. Lena's right there, sitting on the couch. Yeah, it's not weird at all. Hey Elaine, why aren't you playing? Elaine? Get closer to her. She's turned off. That's not a battery. She'd have told me. Connected through my spirit. Just an idea. I wonder if it has to do with that little kid that we met. Maybe they've hacked into my little robot now? What's it got? I still have to use him to manually connect to the holonet. Turn it back on. Hey, please insert a memory disk in the Artificial Intelligence version 3.0 port. Elaine, what are you talking about? What happened? Why did you turn off? She's not responding. Shit, that's just what I needed. Hope everything's fine and it was just a crash. Need to take a look. Go grab my toolbox. Elaine's pretty old. She shouldn't be hard to fix if her pieces are fine. I highly doubt I can afford to go fix her. Hardware for these models was discontinued years ago. Okay, that's a little unnerving. Use a screwdriver to open the latch and that covers her brain. When I put it on, my hands get stained by a sticky fluid. It seems to be everywhere. What the hell is this? Definitely not rust. Take pieces out one at a time and clean them up with a rag. Then I cover her processor with thermal paste and connect everything back. All parts are in good shape. I assume the strange fluid was the cause of the problem. Ready to boot again, so I run my spirit. Elaine? Elaine? Hey, thank you for choosing Mente, the best artificial intelligence company. Nice to meet you. I'm starting out the system. Please stand by. Process could take several minutes. What do you mean starting up? No. Please give me your ownership card. Lane, they're not the latest backup. You're not just dumb, now you're deaf too. Just slow down, you piece of junk. I'm to my desk to search for my card. After 5 minutes digging around through garbage, I managed to find it. I was tripped on the way back. Didn't know I cared about Elaine so much. Hand her the card. There you go. Nice to meet you, Sila. Starting today, I will be your service android and will help you with any task you need. Yeah, just load up your latest backup. Sign up personality features. Sila, what is my name? Elaine. Name is Elaine. Perfect. That is a great name. I'm ready for my first task, or task list. Finally, load up your latest backup. There are currently no backups on my database. Uh-oh. What? No. How could this happen? Tell me the date of your oldest entry on your database. The oldest is right now. It's gone. All her data has been lost. She was somewhat cold before, and now her personality is no different than any other android. Everything's been lost. Lane died in her own way while I was gone. Deactivate all your features and wait on the doorstep until I give you orders. Are you sure you want to deactivate 6842 features? I might become a bit boring. Yes, I'm sure. Lane leaves and stands in the doorstep, waiting. Wonder what the fuck is going on. Stay on the couch with a blank stare. Why is this happening to me? Does the hacker have something to do with this? No, it couldn't be that. Lane didn't have access to the network. I've ended up completely alone. What do I do now? I don't want to spend the rest of my life like this. I know that. Should I get some human friends? No, that's not an option. Well, it sounds... I have a call. Kyoko. I haven't had a good talk with her in ages. I'll walk out to my desk and connect my spirit. Yeah, I hope I haven't bothered you. Hey, okay, no, I wasn't doing anything. Hey, sorry. Hey, Sailor, sorry for not being around lately. I'm kind of busy. But I'm free now. I just saw your message. A message? I don't know what you're talking about. Huh. Let's use our avatars. Okay. Huh, okay. We got our things. Okay, I don't want to connect to that. Okay, we have all these reports. Port 482, alert level update. To all Behemoth district officials. Reports of reactivated 4th generation androids have proven to be false. As per standard regulations, the alert level has been extended to normal. However, any operatives who encounter what they believe to be a 4th generation android are reminded of protocol. It's imperative that any steps necessary are taken to destroy them. Above all, that at any point they are not allowed to connect to the network or to any machine with a higher performance processor. What is this one? Port 623. The Imperial government has reached an agreement with Hoplon Sec to reinforce the ranks of the expansion army. Though the war situation remains favorable, the Empire has been very gracious to offer our employees an excellent job opportunity. All natural human employees and augmented human employees between categories A and C may apply within the next few weeks to join the expansion army with a 25% salary bonus for the first 6 months. Oh, cool, I guess. Okay, report 657. The Emperor will be visiting that Behemoth district next week. While it is expected that all officers will continue their regulation duties, Hoplon Sec expects that all tasks are carried out without any complications. Let's make the Emperor's stay as smooth as possible. Remember to not interfere with the safety efforts of the Imperial Security Corps. Direct Superior will give more details if necessary. Hey, report 723. As you all know, during this season of the year, many companies decide to launch new versions of implants and augmentations, as we do every year. Mind you, it is critical to avoid installing one of these new models until they have been tested by the Hoplon Sec tech team. Once the safety of these implants against external attacks has been verified, we will send you an update with the list of models you can use safely. Okay, on to the next one, report 742. Due to the poor performance in your most recent assignment, you could continue to make minor reductions in your salary. Hope this will serve as an incentive for you to improve performance in the near future. Must have been from today. Okay, what about, yep, another one, and another one. Oh my god. Yeah, she's made a lot of fucking mistakes by the looks of it. Okay, what about inbox? Oop, didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, there's one for Vega. Remember they said you were a squad leader in the Empire Special Operation Corps back when I was assigned to your team. That's true. How is it that you failed so many simple cases lately? Second thought, I guess that's why you're no longer with them. Okay, Sheila, back then I had a team of professionals under my command. What do you mean by that? And then there's Rose. Sheila, remember those subliminal recordings I told you about? I think they're playing them in some districts to increase the docility of the population and make them more susceptible. looked into it, but I'm still not sure if they're being used in the Bohemian district. I'll keep you posted. Sounds like she is into those conspiracy theory things. Yeah, I don't know, Rose. I think all of this stuff you've been going on about really just sounds like a conspiracy theories. Rose, what about those pills Dr. Reed gives you? How do you feel when you take them? I want you to throw them away. Okay, what about... Oh, God, Alan's messaging us. Seela, I've been looking over the footage and video files submitted with your most recent cases. I'm starting to worry that the rumors are true. No, you haven't had an easy time, and it's been difficult transition for you. But you have to move on. Priority is to recover the androids without damaging them. But if you keep showing compassion like that to simple machines, there will be a lot of trouble for everybody. You can see Dr. Reed if you need something to neuter your urges. Don't make me order you. Don't like the sound of that. What about medication? Yeah, I've changed your medication based on the problem you told me about. These new pills should help you with the insomnia and these problems with your impulses. They will also help you with the usual things such as controlling the rejection of your implants and protocells. Might make you feel more sleepy the first few days, but after that, it may make you last days without feeling tired. Remember that if you don't get some sleep, you'll end up collapsing. Side effects are too difficult for you. Contact me without hesitation. Okay, well, I guess we're go on to the holonet then. Get to the holonet's virtual session and close my eyes. Next to Yoko now. Tell me, what up? You're the one who called me. Huh? You sent me a message a few hours ago saying Lane was broken. I didn't. But I didn't send anything. Maybe it was an automated message. Lane was a corpo model, right? Work with him. It's possible. Lane wasn't connected to the net. Maybe it was a hacker? One from this morning. I don't know, Celia. You're the one always getting into other people's brains, not me. Whatever, get your ass to my store. I've got new models, and there's one I think you'll be really into. Can't just let it go. Don't even know if I want another android. I don't know. I don't have the money to spare. Oh, come on. That thing was ancient, wasn't it? Don't worry about the money. It won't cost you a cent. You think it's a good idea just to replace Elaine? Wait, for free? Who are you and what are you doing to real Yoko? I know you tend to grow fond of androids, but Elaine was just metal and plastic, nothing else. It ain't a suggestion. You're coming here to see me and that's it. Not like I have better things to do, but I already warned you I'm not going to buy anything. And what about you? How's everything going? Great, Celia. I gotta go. Good stuff came up. Come to the store tomorrow, we'll talk, okay? See you tomorrow. Wait, you're just leaving like that? Shut up, open my eyes. Yeah, that was weird. I'm in my room again. Better go to sleep. I don't know that it's going to be easy to buy another android in that message. Could it be Yoko just pranking me? I don't think so. Don't think there was any way she could have found out about a robot being broken. Yeah, consumption. 13 days before the Synergia incident. Certainly it constitutes bad news when people who agree with you, I didn't get enough time to read that, again by this unfortunately named person. It's high noon. Isn't there a better feeling in the world than waking up knowing you don't have to work? And that vanished once I remembered I had to go to Yoko's store. Wasn't expecting it. I wasn't excited about it yesterday, but I'm kind of feeling nervous. I don't know why. Let's go, Elaine. Come with me. Yes, Celia. take a floating train to Yoko's neighborhood. It's in one of the district's richest areas, around the border to the next one. I woke up and see she just opened. No one else appears to be inside. Oh my god, that's kind of creepy with all the robots there. Hey Yoko. Celia, you finally came. Yoko gives me a gigantic hug as soon as she sees me. I actually feel glad to see her as well. Since the therapy started, we've barely been able to see each other anymore. She still wears that weird red scarf, so I assume she's still part of that bike gang. Why don't we put this one back in our box, you hear me? That way we can talk for a bit. Alright, still can't believe she broke after all these years. Lane, follow Yoko. Yoko takes Lane to the back of the store and turns her off with a spirit. After that, she puts her inside a pod, along with my ownership card. I think this will be the last time I see Elaine. Don't you have any customers? Don't want to bother you. Meh, whatever. You always bother me. In any case, this place ain't just another store, you know. I don't get too many customers, especially at this time of day. Fine, then how are you doing? Do you mean how I'm doing in general? The business or the therapy? Everything, I guess. Shop is going well, like always. Get new models and selling fast. I spend most of my time here, working and with the gang. Are you still with them? Don't get how they haven't gotten you yet. 'Cause you're crooked, that's why. And I don't get too many trouble anymore. I just go out to drive with them and do a thing or two. Depends on what that thing or two is. You want someone to discover me, then you gotta be the one arresting me. I just take care of androids, you know that. Although, thinking about it, you're barely human anymore. I'm still legally human, and about the therapy, I'm a lot better now. It's hard considering the kind of business I run, but I haven't put any new in myself months. I feel a lot more stable. I'm glad who was harming you. Turned you into a psycho. I mean, more than before at least. Human bodies ain't ready for extremely sudden changes. Or that's what that's what the shrink said. Anyway, I'm glad you're not turning into a killer robot. I'm glad too. I like the whole killer cyborg thing. But, by the way, you need a new android, right? Boys, right down to business. I have problems too. Fucked. More like I'm getting fucked over. Then a lane broke, so yeah. Have I gotta beat up someone? That's my job. I think they're trying to fire me. Blame me for everything that goes wrong and change my partners. Sure, they're just looking for a reason. But don't worry about it. It can always work for me. What a relief. Let's check out the android I told you about. That will cheer you up. Don't have money for a new android. Doesn't matter. Follow me. Okay. Yoko guides me to the shelves area. Different models are sorted into sections. Each one showcases a few types. But half of them are female. They seem kind of bland, to be honest. These androids are too average and don't care about them. Should I really be doing this? Maybe living alone would be better. Something I don't like about having to buy a friend. I don't know if I want another robot, honestly. Droids have been bugging me for a while. They're fake personalities. Look at that one. Yoko moves some models out of the way, showing a pod in the back of the shelf. This one's different. She's in a life pod without any kind of liquid. She has an oxygen tube connected to her neck, and only the latest generation androids have those. A bioroid? Yep. And is this supposed to be some kind of new model? Yes and no. Model new ain't for sale. Completely finished, but still in the final testing process. This one is actually second hand. She's had a few owners before. Really? You're selling me a second hand android? It's exactly 'cause she's second hand that I ain't selling her. Said before, she's not for sale. Don't ask me about her previous owner or how I got her. I can't answer that. And they won't track the android? Gonna trust you. I hope you don't get me into trouble. So I take you're interested? It's free, isn't it? Of course I am. Great. The android is ready, and no, nobody ain't gonna track her. Just don't let her connect to the network unsupervised, just in case. Old name was Mara, but you can change it if you want. Mara, I like it. Good. I'll send her to your place in a few minutes. Don't you need my card? Synergia, I know your information already, you know. No bad feeling about this. Oh well, we'll be off home then. You in a hurry? I want to try her. Well then, have fun. Hit me up on the horn if she starts doing anything weird or breaks down, alright? Yeah, thank you, Yoko. Take care. Wonder why she wants to give me a free robot, especially a model like that one. Thinking back on it, the android had earrings, and it most likely gave them to her. Yoko should have taken them off. There's still something a bit off about all of this. Oh, was Yoko supposed to sell that android? Don't think she was the one responsible for Elaine's breakdown. Yoko's twisted, but not that much. Anyway, her new android, and thinking about it, Elaine didn't really keep me company, so I can't complain. I arrived at my flat, but the capsule was nowhere to be found. Maybe I got here before the package? Inside, curious and efficient as ever, so I guess I'll have to wait. I hear a knock at my door. Is it a package? I run to open it, but choose to look through the peephole first. Oh, that's her. The girl waiting. It's the android. She is beautiful, but why is her hair white? Got to be a test model. They don't ever dye her hair. Oh, they didn't even dye her hair. Hello? She looks scared. I open the door for her. She ducks under my arm and gets into my apartment. Hey, I'm Celia. Celia? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. You're probably Mara. I just thought... Mara, yes. So, this is your house? Yeah, it's my house. Hey, why didn't you come in here in your pod? Huh? Why? Take my card from my pocket and hand it to her. Doesn't seem like she knows what to do with it. What's this? It's my ownership card. Owner? Ah, of course. Yoko sold me. I almost forgot. Yeah, I just brought you. Wait, you know Yoko? I don't get it. She remembers Yoko? Probably started her up at the store and forgot to wipe her memory. Classic Yoko. Huh, she finally did it. So, I'm your new roommate now? Well, I brought you, so I guess. Yoko said she wouldn't sell me, so I guess she changed her mind. I'm glad she did. Did you want to get sold? Hang on, wait. First of all, why are you already booted up? Why shouldn't I be? Whatever. What did Yoko say about me? Nothing in particular. Can I know why you still have memories? Didn't they wipe them before putting you up for sale? Of course I have memories. Memories of my old family and Yoko. They're kind of blurry. I've never had a good memory. Got that from my sister. Sister? Well, strange. Maybe I should call Yoko. Now I'm going to live here. It's a lot better than a White House. I think this is a special thing she mentioned. Android with memories? I guess she had thought that'd give her a bigger personality. Not sure if I like it. Hey, you know, your hair color reminds me of something that happened to me the other day. Mara makes a puzzled face. Uh-huh. I saw a food stand. There was something strange candy I'd never seen before. Called cotton candy. Cotton like the one used for clothes. Could it be that your hair is made of the same substance? Wait. You guys don't have cotton candy in that world? Oh my god, you guys are fucking missing out. What's stupidity? How's it going? Wait a minute. Did you try to Turing test me? Must have hit the nail on the head because you seem upset. I'm not going to fall for that trick. Well, I didn't expect you to catch me so fast. You didn't even try. My smile was proud of herself, but now I was just testing the waters. There's one thing I would like to ask you. You are a bioroid, are you not? I don't really know what a bioroid is. I don't like how it went all red and scary. I'm trying made of organic materials. You ever cut yourself? Bled? I think I cut myself before, yes. I definitely bled. Not really enough to know if you are a bioroid, but I'm pretty sure you are. Curious how you see the world. What do you mean? Do you see any kind of information that human beings can't see? And how am I supposed to know that? I've never seen the world through the eyes of a human being before. In fact, I've never seen anything through anything other than my own eyes. Your brain always been inside your body? Wait. Would you stop with the test thing? I know what you're doing. Test? Damn it, she really is perceptive. You got me again. How was test when, forget it. Just stop asking me weird questions. What's this about you having a lot of tests? Tell me. It's not something I want to talk about. Tell me, it's an order. No. What? You can't refuse. Refusing right now. This android is something peculiar. Answers in a very unique way to all the tests. All the tests I do, and it doesn't seem to follow any kind of laws or rules. Maybe it's from the black market? That's the case. Yoko could have me put in a good mess by selling it to me. Hello? I'm still here. So, how did you get here exactly? Went in any capsule, so I guess you came here by your own? I don't get it. You were inside the pod before you left the store. Pod mistakenly arrived at one of the upper floors in the building. Girl dressed in red woke me up and then walked to your door. A girl in red? Could have been one of Yoko's cronies. But why did you send Maria to another floor? Maybe it was a mistake after all? Didn't give her my details. She must have forgotten. No, that girl already knew that the capsule was going to reach the upper floor. Why do that on purpose then? Got a lot of questions to ask Yoko. That's weird. Did she tell you her name? No, and the truth is I was a little dizzy, so I didn't ask her either. In fact, I'm still a little dizzy. Barely had a glimpse of the city. The girl was showing me down. Well, now you're here. Honestly, I don't know what to do with you. Guess I'll figure it out later. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. You'll see the city soon enough. If you say so, at least can you show me around? Getting late, so I think I'll go sleep. Late? Just got dark. Oh, of course you're a cop. It's pills, but yeah, how do you know? I saw your badge on the uniform laying there. Ah, so she's very observant. Right, well then, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep too. Please wake me up tomorrow. I don't want to end up sleeping all day. I got more than enough sleep in that pod. Wake you up? Sleep? How do I say this? You're a machine. You can just log off. I don't think I know how to do that. You don't know how to turn yourself off? What's wrong with sleeping with you? You don't see that thing on the floor? That's my bed. I sleep in a futon. Well, I can sleep on a futon too. Back might hurt a little in bed in the morning, but I can live with that. I don't think you understand. I don't have another futon, so you're gonna have to sleep on the couch. I'll sleep with you. course not. My food and so are humans only. You're gonna sleep on the couch. Okay, but only for tonight. Tomorrow I'm sleeping with you. But you're a robot. You don't need a bed. Got a bed. Why can't I have one too? Please? Okay, we'll do it your way for now. Don't know companion androids could be so demanding, but she seems like a good girl. Or AI if I want to be more specific. Definitely complex. No doubts about that. Test her for a bit tomorrow, but for now, I'd better be getting off to sleep. Take out my clothes and get under the covers. I'm upside on the couch, lying on her side looking at me. Face equally flushed. Choose to ignore her and slowly drift off to sleep. Psst. Psst. What do you want? Well, I was just about to fall asleep. I'm scared. Can we talk a bit until I get sleepy? Scared? What are you scared of? Just nervous. You can talk about yourself if you want to. Maybe your personality is too complex. What do you do at your job? I'm a negotiator for the cybercrime and robotic division in the district police department. Sounds interesting. Tell me more. I know it's interesting, but I'll tell you more tomorrow. I need to sleep. What am I supposed to do while you work? Can I go out? Can't go outside. Gotta stay here. But you can use my computer or read one of my books. Just don't connect to the network. Okay. Now please, let me sleep. Right, I'm sorry. Sleep tight. Shit, I stayed up too late. Now it's gonna be hard to fall asleep. Getting up tomorrow is gonna feel like death.